Hello Tangle Club, welcome to the third day of our ornament project. Gather your supplies, settle yourself, and let's begin with a spin. Our tangle for today is called Marasu, which is based on a spiral, which is a very soothing shape to draw. So you're going to start in the very center of your tile and just expand outward in a spiral. Don't make it too narrow because you'll need space to draw inside the spiral and do shading later, but just keep going around. And so finish your spiral. I just ran the line off the edge of the tile, and then we're going to start drawing lines around this inside of the spiral. And if you make the lines curved, that lends to a sense of roundness later, because this is a pattern that really pops with shading, and these lines lend to it. You can do your lines as close together or far apart as you want. I ended up doing the pattern of sort of narrow, wide all the way around, but you do whatever suits you at the moment. And you can see that when I started drawing these lines, I started at the end of the line in the center, but didn't complete the middle of the spiral. I go back and do that now. But you can start and finish the center at the very beginning, however you like to do it. And the next step I take is to do an aura or an outline around each of the narrow sections that I drew. And depending on how you drew yours, you may want to do the aura or you may not. That's up to you. But I'm going to continue and drawing the auras around and around the spiral. The next step is filling in. I chose to do this in a really basic way, and I'm filling in the wide sections of the spiral solid black. You can use a thicker marker for that if you like. If coloring in things solid black is not your idea of fun, try filling in the wide sections with a different tangle and seeing how that works. In Zentangle, the tangles that have lots of solid black sections are referred to as drama tangles. And you can see this is very dramatic when it's filled in solid black. You'll get a completely different effect if you try to fill it in with a different tangle. And that's great. Do all sorts of things, experiment and play. And once you finish the filling in, the next step is shading. So take your pencil and we'll be going around the inside of the spiral line. I'm just shading in the white sections because it doesn't really show up in the black sections. And just going around the inside of the line is enough to make the spiral look really round and coiled up. If you want to make it even rounder, you can go on both sides of the line. And if you wanted to add highlights later, you could use a white chalk pencil or a white gel pen and add highlights to the black sections. But just shading around the inside of the line and blending it well is really enough. So complete your shading however you choose to do it, and then sit back and admire your work of art, because Marasu is complete. And I hope you'll join me for the 4th day of the Zentangle Ornament project tomorrow, and a brand new tangle. Bye!